Hello and welcome. This is Rooflemonger, my friends. Baiken has now been out for a few days in Guilty Gear Strive, and simply put, this video here is to talk about a few things. Does she live up to the hype for one? And is she dumbed down for two? So let's get into it. So the big question out of the gate, does she live up to the hype? Baiken is, oh my god, very few characters have been hyped up more than Baiken in any fighting game, let alone just Guilty Gear, right? Over the months and years. Especially with some levels of, I guess you could say, overhype. Like, I've been a Baiken main since I first played Ryu in Street Fighter 2, right? Like, that kind of stuff. The aura of Baiken is so much greater than the average fighting game character for sure. So she finally hits this game, and are people happy? And overwhelmingly, I would have to say yes. Be it on forums, Twitter, whatever. Overall, I see people pretty happy with Baiken has to offer, especially considering the rope. The rope is one of the big deals, right? As it's an incredibly unique mechanic, and it allows for so much fun stuff, from gimmicks to combos, setups, and the fact that you can turn it against Baiken, and every character in Guilty Gear Strive is learning their own Baiken rope-only combos where you can turn the tables on Baiken. So things like that are incredibly fun, and, well, people are having a blast with it. So given some of those unique mechanics, and a lot of what makes Baiken is still around, still present, a lot of the classics are still around as well, like, you know, the big claw, Onsen, and also super easy to TK in this game, all that kind of stuff. It's very good. The thing is, on the flip, is she dumbed down compared to where she was? And even though lots of people are enjoying her, a lot of people are having fun, and she has all these new tools, is she dumbed down in a way? Yeah, absolutely. So Baiken has her counter in Guilty Gear Strive, and as far as like a base level counter goes, it's alright. Like if you're really close, you get the big slam and fairly substantial damage. It starts on frame 1, which is good. Not a lot of counters start on frame 1. And if they do in games, they usually cost meter, right? And it catches highs, mids, and lows. So as far as a singular counter goes, that's definitely above average. But the problem is, you know, hey, that's all she's got. Like, in older games, the counter was the character in a lot of ways. It's a little different in X2 and Exard, you know, the flavors of the counters, right? In X2, she could counter you while she was blocking, right? If you blocked, you can go right into a move, and some of those moves could be basic strikes, and some of them could take away your ability to play the game. It was kind of a big deal. In Exard, she had a parry stance, and she could also enter that stance from blocking, and she could do various attacks, even have a cannon and shoot you with the cannon, that kind of stuff. So it was a very big deal, and it enters Strive, and all that is gone. And you get, once again, this admittedly pretty good counter, but all the other flavor, all the other options, all the other everything is gone. So in that way, Baiken is, well, frankly and honestly, absolutely dumbed down. But the issue now is at hand is, well, is it actually an issue? Because yes, she got changed up, but she also got incredibly stronger on offense thanks to the rope. The fact that her basic throw, which is something that will happen all the time in Guilty Gear Strive, applies the rope status on top of the fact you can also do it, you know, manually and apply in certain counter hit combos, that kind of stuff. That fundamentally changes what she's all about. She is less a defensive character, and now, frankly, much more of an offensive / pressure character, as she has all this to work with. Like, realistically now, Baiken is in the category of characters that is near impossible to defend reliably against, right? She, sure enough, can hit you with various lows. She has unseeable overheads now, thanks to instant air Onsens, and of course that'll lead to a full combo. That's pretty decent damage, all things considered, right? At any given point when she can threaten you with these lows, or these instant overheads that are not seeable, so, you know, good luck blocking already, right? She also can easily just quickly cross over your head and hit you with a cross-up Onsen, so now you have to worry about, you know, low, overhead, and cross-up as well. Coming in from like any kind of air dash offense, she can hit you with a double overhead. You just do like jump slash into Onsen. Both have to be blocked standing or you get hit. And conversely, naturally enough, right, Gina's go in and go low instead. So now you gotta worry about double overhead or overhead then low. Like, she's not a character you can just reliably block. She's gonna be able to run over you she's just a character in this game you're not going to be able to reliably defend yourself against, right? Because she has all these options. On top of the fact, once again, tether off every given throw. So this basically is much more powerful than a basic throw because it gives you such a powerful status effect. And all the gimmicks that come with it, because there's a million of them. I've gone over in some other videos. Because thanks to the rope, she gets all sorts of better combos, she gets better pressure, she can get mix-ups she can't get without the rope as well, due to the fact that it always forces you back in. Even if it's something as basic as this, right? Like, you can do jumps, tatami, same side, that's just jumping straight up. Or you can do super jump, actually, it works the same way, super jump or regular jump, just whatever your preference is. And if you do it the other side, oh hey, that's quick cross-up, right? And who knows what side it's going to land on as the enemy, as is very difficult to perceive, as the animation is mostly the same. It is also entirely safe against reversals, and you get a full combo on hit. So there's a lot to work with here, right? So once again, yes, a lot of what the core Baiken experience was before, it does feel a little dumbed down from what it was, but she's also gained new stuff. So it's less, I would say, that the character as a whole was dumbed down, and more that the priority of the character has shifted. So less so heavy on the defense and now much more heavy on the offense. And considering the average Baiken fan would play an older revision of Baiken, find out she's a defensive style of character, which frankly is not as popular as offense. That's just how it is, right? And now her being much more offensively focused, I feel that the kind of people that are attracted to Guilty Gear as a franchise because of Baiken will be much more inclined to actually play Baiken this time around. And as a developer, frankly, that's exactly what you're looking for, right? You want people to buy your game, play whatever character they want to play, and stay with the game, not just play for 2 hours and then leave. You want to keep them in the ecosystem as long as you possibly can, and I feel the shifts with Baiken, this is definitely moving in that direction. They'll take those kind of players that are attracted to this style of character, and now they'll be much more likely to play and stay around, thanks to the fact she's much more quote-unquote normal style of character and much more heavy on the offense, which generally more people tend to like than defense. So that all said, I'm now going to throw it to you guys. Are you happy with Baiken? Do you think she lives up to the hype? Are you happy with these changes? Will they finally make a Baiken main out of you yet, right? So let me know what you think about the character herself and all the various things that have happened to her in Guilty Gear Strive, but otherwise, I guess we're at the end of the video. So thank you very much for watching. Hope this video has found you well, and go out and play some Guilty Gear.
Love